Triton. Just shout it out if you think you know what kind of bird Triton is. Falcon. No, that's an interesting one. No, I heard the right answer out there. He is a bald eagle. And some of you may be thinking, how can he be a bald eagle? Every bald eagle I've ever seen has that white head and tail. But Triton here, he is only a baby. He is about 1 year old. And bald eagles don't start growing in their white head and tail feathers until they are about 5 years old. So he's still got a few years left of being a big brown bird. And the reason why bald eagles grow those white head and tail feathers, it is a kind of signal to the other eagles out there that that particular bird has been able to survive. Oh, you almost made it, buddy. Are you getting a little tired? It is hot today, so I don't blame you. But the reason why they grow their white head tails, it's a signal to the other eagles that that particular bird has been able to survive and take care of themselves in the wild for about 5 years. They've had a lot of time to be able to pick up the skills they need to be able to raise a family. So it is a sign of maturity. And the reason why it takes a bald eagle quite a few years to reach maturity is the skills they need to catch their favorite kind of food does take quite a bit of practice. Does anyone know what a bald eagle's favorite food is? Salmon. You are spot on. They love salmon. They are North America's fishing eagle. And although it does take a lot of time and practice to be able to catch a fish, they do have a number of adaptations that help them out. The bottoms of their feet are super rough like sandpaper. This helps them to grip onto those slippery fish. And the next time Triton makes his way up to the front here, if you take a look at his legs, you'll notice his feathers only go partway down. So that way, when he sticks his feet in the water, he doesn't have a bunch of feathers getting waterlogged and weigh him down. He does not want that. He wants to be as light as possible so that he can fly and so that he can lift and carry larger prey items. Generally speaking, these birds can lift and carry something that is about half their body weight. So speaking of, does anyone have any guesses as to how much Triton weighs? Just shout it out if you think you got a good guess. 75 pounds. Any other guesses?
12.
12? I've heard quite a few. I've heard 12. I think I heard someone say 6 out there. So you are the closest. He weighs about 7 to 8 pounds. He's pretty light. He is mostly feathers. He also has about half the blood volume you may expect of an animal his size. And although his bones aren't technically hollow, like it's sometimes said about a bird's bones, they are honeycombed with hollow pockets. So those are some of the things that make him much lighter than he appears to be. Now here in British Columbia, you have a fairly large bald eagle population. You've got a lot of ideal habitat for them. A lot of lakes and rivers and streams that have a lot of fish. So as a result, we do have about 1/4 of the world population of bald eagles. They do very well here. But this wasn't always the case. There was a time when bald eagles were not doing very well anywhere, and that was because of a pesticide called DDT. Now DDT, it didn't kill a bald eagle outright, but it did cause a calcium deficiency. That meant when they laid their eggs, the egg shells were so thin that when the parents would try and sit on them and incubate them and keep them warm, they would actually be crushed under their weight. So there was a time when not a lot of bald eagles successfully hatched. But thankfully, once we realized how harmful DDT was, it was banned in the 1970s.